National Football League.
The spotlight's on, time to stake your claim for Monday Night Football's Hall of Fame.
The Broncos and Chiefs, two long-time foes.
They all turn it up when they play in this show. It doesn't get better than this rivalry. What a football game this could turn out to be.
And tell me if you're ready for a party.
Let me hear it if you want to win.
You know it's time to ball.
We about to kick it off.
Get all young, let the games begin.
KC, get ready. Denver, get ready. Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party. Stage is set.
Let's get it kick-started, yeah.
Get your game face on.
And the crowd's getting psyched.
All my riding friends are here on Monday night.
You want rowdy? Come to Denver for a Monday nighter against the Chiefs. 27 straight years on Monday Night Football for Denver. Longest streak in the NFL, and with good reason. This crowd put the Chiefs on the field as the rivals and try to hear yourself think.
A toss to Murray. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out! Blue 30! Watch it! Good job, guys. Double, double.
Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Set! Blue 30!
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Down here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Michael Campanaro. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down. Thompson. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this carry. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Thompson. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about...
Maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Set. Blue 30. What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up? Check 6 guard.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. At the 25-yard line.
Set. Like 30. Like I said. 51 for Mike. 51 for Mike. On your job.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. The hold. They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Set. Like 80. Switch. Mike 51.
Roethlisberger. On the crossing route, complete.
Set. Like 80. Watch the pass. These two.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Set. Blue 30. Left. Switch.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas.
Set. Like 20.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to work this one down to about the...
Set. Like 80.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he was able to...
Defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Set. 180. Check. 4 down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on 4th and 1.
8.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And that is going to be the Chiefs' offensive unit ready to do battle again. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll run with Thompson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. And
Be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Everyone come forward. 4 down. Watch 89. Watch 89.
from his goal line here, Tannehill. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And they'll get him down right at around the 11. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he connects with Ebron.
Tag. With 80.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And out of...
At 20.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they'll bring him down. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he... 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They run it here with Thompson. And he stopped immediately. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And he whips that one incomplete there. Straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A defensive touchdown.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Blue 30. Back. Snickers, 66.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Well, going deep here for Taylor. Well, this is taking out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Side. Blue 30. Check the backer. Check 59.
They give it to Anderson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard.
Go. Set. Blue 30.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
44. Ready? Blue 30. Middle. Slam.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Mental.
With 80.
Play action. It's Tannehill. That one into the hands of Thielen. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he is going to...
Game as we just saw there.
Receive, receive. Hey, 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 hey. Go down, lady. Play, play.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Set, lady.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Under pressure.
And keep you clean, but in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, 17 yards.
Now, make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And able to rip about that for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Like 80. Left, left, left. Shift, watch the shift.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
Round, flex round. Come on, let's go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Flushed out right. And he takes this just its offense, finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check that. Blue 30.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And fortunately, he's able to...
Set. Like 30. 53. Like 53. Solid. 5 down. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he'll be brought down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Like 80. Snickers, 66. These two.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Broncos are in for 6. Oh, he missed the PAT.
Balling section and try and run some offense that way.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage. Play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On second down, here's Tannehill. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they're able...
Go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
There you go.
On first down, Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. The rookie make...
Hey, hey, hey. You got 3. Set. White 80. Double bump. Mike 51. Mike 51. Right here.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. Oh, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mike Hughes with his first pick in the league. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. And these last few drives, we've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On first down, it's Tannehill. Ebron's got it. Oh, and Nelson spaced out the ring. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Deep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield.
Let's go, get set. Yep, 30.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Tannehill on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll go down here at the 30.
Here we go.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he'll be a little hill now after the pick on the last drive. 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 9. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down at the 3rd. Sustained blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
28.
Right back to him on first down. And Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a very good return.
They are in this game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
3 down. Set. Blue 30. Focus. Mike 51. 77.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this one to Galladay.
Let's go.
Roethlisberger now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%.
Set. Blue 30. Mike 51. Get him. Takes 2 of them. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Come on.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first.
both of them.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down. Down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Zach, blue 30. Check Snickers, 66.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 44 yards out, left hash. And Janikowski bangs it through.
Supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Rudolph to the right side to Eric Ebron.
And catch the balls we just saw there.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Now Rudolph on first down. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the gun on third down, it's Rudolph. Hard throw, incomplete. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a little too much mustard on that one.
Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep,
Run what
put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
51 to Mike. Oh, dang,
And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson. Fights forward for only about a yard. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Here we go. One.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. They'll roll him out right, eluding the pressure right. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
On first down, Rudolph. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll get...
See him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
All right, here we go. 319.
Rudolph going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
He continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. 319.
Again, it's Rudolph. And this is complete. It's Allen. Rudolph throwing again. The quick slant caught. Extra point from McManus is good.
Back this to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Murray fighting, lost the football.
Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And a good run as he manages 7 yards now to the...
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it here.
In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
319. 319.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And McManus able to put it through.
Touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle to Smith. And they're going to have this across. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looked like
He's able to come up with the ball.
pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Set. Blue 30.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
AB. Set. Black 80.
Now Roethlisberger. And this is going to be about this. 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set. 180.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Quarter.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Broncos
Still thinking aggressively. You're not thinking, all right, let's just run the ball and try and get 3. You want to put it downfield, call your big shots, and try and get that big score.
Green 39.
And they'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. 2nd and 11.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be taken down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Over.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And look at this. They get the is intercepted. Picked off by Wesley. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And nothing, 100 yards.
Bottom line, he's had virtually no success whatsoever.
And because of that, among a couple other reasons, they're down on the scoreboard.
Jack 16.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he'll return.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shot.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage back to the 30.
Picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Now it's Rudolph. Open man is... Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You
certainly
loved
did.
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Chiefs, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Denver, they too...